Hey, 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 it's Crazy Chris here.
And Nikki.
What's going on?
Okay.
Or today's the greatest day I've ever known. Today is the greatest windy day today.
Oh, today is windy.
Oh my gosh. So we just came from gym,
Yes.
and actually we were doing part of our run walk. We were doing part of the warm up, and it wasn't
Something just blew through.
Something blew through, and it was
like dirt was flying. I got my eyes. I'm like, oh my
like
gosh, let's just go
hurricane
back.
winds. It was like hurricane. Like we were fighting that wind to run into it. I was like, oh my god, it's so scary. It was funny.
We came back in all dramatic. It was insane. So
anyway, if you're following us for the first time, I'm Crazy Chris, and my goal is to organize my life one project at a time.
I like it. One project at a time. Before we were saying room, then we went to area, and then she's like, a project.
Then it was my life, because please, Lord, help me. But
yes,
one project at a time. We're doing it slowly.
But surely, it's happening.
Slowly but surely. And Nikki,
my goal is to lose 40 pounds this year. And it's going. I'm learning
it's
what
a process.
Not to do. It's how it's going. So
that's the best thing.
Yeah.
When you have the what nots, and then you'll learn the what tos.
It just gets tiring and frustrating.
It's very mundane.
But okay, go. How was your week with the
So my week
projects?
Was horrible. And it wasn't even like we were just so busy. Like I was working late. We were busy. We're also doing a project in my backyard. So that has also been like a thing.
Yeah, like that still takes energy. Just overseeing it.
Overseeing it, and even I have to like harass them or praise them. I try to go out there and be like, "Yay, guys!" I'm like, "Y'all are killing it."
I've always said she's a cheerleader. She's such a cheerleader.
But I feel like they need to hear it too, because I mean, like they've done it during the freezing. Those 2 days of freezing, they came and they were out there, and it was, So anyway, so that's been going on. So yeah, I wasn't able to do anything. I have a zero. And I did, but I mean, your daily things that you try to do, and so for me, it was just trying to keep the kids alive. Izzy and the dogs. And Ray.
They're surviving.
We were just living, all right, guys? We were just living.
Okay, so one morning I got up and I was like, oh my God, I hope the scale's going to be nice. And then I think about my kids when they're taking like a spelling test or something. I'm like, if you did all the work, you know what you're going to get. You don't have to be like, oh, I hope I get a good grade.
Right.
You know, as you're taking the test, you know. So then I was thinking about what I've been doing, and I know it's all in the calories. So I think that a lot of the stuff that I weigh or measure, I'm just kind of guessing.
Oh.
So I'm thinking like that has to be what I'm doing wrong because I'm so good about or even like my yogurts, just go ahead and get the actual containers.
Right.
Even though they're a little bit pricier, I'm like, hopefully that pays off because I eat a lot of yogurt. Because we went to go eat this place, and I'm like, and I had quinoa, and I had cauliflower, and I eat fruits and vegetables and all the healthy stuff. I'm like, what the heck? I'm doing something wrong. So then I went back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start keeping track of my fiber. And I thought that would be a real game changer. I was going to go with 30 grams of fiber a day. Well, 25 to 30. But then I went back and looked at my other past days about my fiber, and it's still about 20 grams. And that was with me not even trying. So I was like, okay, I'm going to keep on with the 25 to 30 grams of fiber. But I'm going to do way better about measuring my food and planning out exactly what I'm going to eat.
Yes, that makes
it
way
easier. The day before
easier.
Or in the morning. Like, okay, I'm going to have
this for breakfast, this for lunch. That makes things so much easier. So you can already kind of calculate and figure out like, oh, I do need to try to make sure I do this or add,
And I'll know how much protein I have and how much fiber and how many, like, obviously I don't put in my water because I have like a schedule for that already. But yeah, so I'm like, and if I wanted to look at the micronutrients, I can check that out, but I'm not even worried about that. And we're not even going to get started on that because we were all lost last time we brought it up.
Definitely.
So yeah, so I'm just going to really measure out my stuff, and I think I had to have been going over 2,000, like, and not even realizing it.
Right, because you weren't measuring.
Mm-hmm. So
it's hard. Like, it's hard to measure. That's why I was thinking I needed to start counting my calories, because I typically just try to count my protein.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I can hit my protein, I feel like I was successful. But obviously, like empanadas, Saturday I had a very long day at work, and I'm glad my aunt was there. I told Ray to bring me 2 empanadas. I was planning on eating both of them, but my aunt was in my chair, and they were hot. He didn't even tell me they were hot.
Ooh.
If he would have told me they were hot, I would have wanted 4.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, ooh, that sounds good.
So he brings in 2, and I was like, oh, they're hot. And my aunt was like, ooh, give us 1. Me and Julia are sharing. I was like,
how funny. Okay, so I went to a Brazilian steakhouse. I don't eat meat, but I freaking love the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I'm doing so good. And I'm keeping all my stuff down and putting it all on my FitnessPal app. And then I had the freaking Brazilian lemonade, which is heavenly.
It's so good, but it's full of sugar. It's so delicious.
I had like 500 calories worth of it. But I'm just like drinking it. And I had my glass of water. Okay, another thing I've realized, when I go to a restaurant, I don't really drink the water because I don't like my water with a bunch of ice.
Well, I'm afraid of tap water.
Oh, well, I don't really mind if I'll squeeze lemon in there. But if it has ice, I'm not going to drink it. So I realized this maybe last week. And I'm like, okay, Nikki, mental note. Tell them you don't want ice.
Right.
And so I'll drink more of it.
Right.
I wasn't even caring. I was just like in heaven with the Brazilian lemonade. I'm like,
I want to make some.
It's so good. So
but I could drink the whole thing too.
Okay, so then my long-term goal is to lose 40 pounds. I'm up to 42. Short term is 5 pounds at a time. I have 7 pounds to go to get to my original goal. The dailies, the 100 ounces of water, 100 grams of protein, 30 grams of fiber. And for my calories right now, I'm like, just stay under 2,000, Nikki.
Yeah.
And like, but really keeping track of it. Not like when I have Mexican rice, I have to go. So even with that, I feel like, well, I'm having rice and it's better than having pasta.
Right.
So I keep going like that. And I've heard Julia Michaels say, calories is calories, even if it's healthy foods.
So true.
It doesn't mean like, oh yeah, go for it. Unless it's salad or spinach or whatever. But yeah, that is how that is going.
I know it's crazy when you think about it, like in form of carbs, and veggies have a ton of carbs, like green beans have a lot of carbs.
Yeah, and they're just healthy carbs.
Yeah, and they're still good for you carbs, but have those carbs instead of like French fry or the
fettuccine Alfredo, which her and I both talked about. We're both making for dinner tonight.
But today's Fat Tuesday, so everybody live it up. Like, we'll worry about it next week. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna fast.
Yes.
Is it fasting tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Good Friday. I have a hard time in the fasting department, I feel.
I used to fast, and not because of Lent, but just because I heard it was good for you. And I stopped having my dill because of the fasting. So then I stopped doing it. But I figure as long as you go the 12 hours, then.
I don't even know. Last night, I did get into bed by 10:30. And I ended up doing cottage cheese and honey, but I did it at 10.
Not at midnight, how she had been doing.
Because the other night, I did chili lime picante with nacho cheese, and I sliced pickles on the side. And that was at midnight. And it was heavenly. My mouth watering.
We went to this gala, and I thought, okay, Nikki, be very mindful about making sure you're eating healthy foods. So I'm like, tortilla chips over flour tortillas. Well, yeah, the tortilla chips are better. So I got that. I did have nacho cheese. It was such good nacho cheese. But I put a ton of lettuce on there. I put pico de gallo. And what else did I have? Avocado. I don't, man, it was so good. And then rice and beans.
Yum. That sounds delicious. That's really not that bad.
Yeah.
Until you think about it as in one corn tortilla and you say that would be 4 chips.
Yes.
So then you're like, how many corn tortillas did I eat?
And I wonder if corn tortillas have fiber. I wonder how much fiber the chips have. Tortilla chips.
Well, it'll probably be like the same.
I would think so.
But except that they're fried.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, me and Ray went to Taco Palenque.
Mhm.
And you know how they have the chips, and I brought a bag home, and that whole bag is full of grease. Like, it's so great. Like, you wouldn't think that. Even the chip, they're so good and crispy, and that whole little brown bag is greased.
Oh, at the bottom.
Yeah, the whole entire bag. It's like not even the bottom.
I love to get horchata from there.
Ooh, I've never tried it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Now I want some. I'm craving the matcha today, so I think I earned it.
Happen. Oh, you earned it?
Somehow.
She doesn't know how, but she earned it.
I'm gonna earn it. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't care. Even it's gonna have some protein in it because I've been making it with Mutopia. That's like 14 grams of protein. So I feel like it's
so now it's healthy.
Healthy for you. Don't mind the sugar pumps and everything else that I put.
All that other stuff. It has protein, so it's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good for me, and I'm gonna drink it and enjoy it.
Okay. So do you have plans for cleaning any spaces?
I'm going to try to do the mudroom for you still.
Thank you.
That's like on my list.
Thank you.
I just don't know what day will happen. Because this week I feel like it's a crazy week-ish for us. And then Joaquin comes in on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Cricket's
Joaquin, if you're watching this, can you please help your mother with that mudroom area? I would greatly appreciate it.
Because we already did the pantry, boy. You got lucky on that one.
And this mudroom, I mean, she swears it's all trash. I do see a Connect 4 game, which I love.
We love Connect 4. We used to battle everything out with Connect 4.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's super cute.
Battle it out with a game. It was so much fun. And so now we all say we're Connect 4 champs. The whole family.
That is so fun.
But I'm like the true champ. Like, I will be winning every game. Until I don't.
Vidal is pretty good at it.
Really?
My youngest? Yeah.
I need to challenge him.
Yes, he's pretty good.
I love it.
We haven't played in a while. We're going to have to play. But yeah, so anyways, Chris has got that up there. I don't know what else is up there. But
other games.
Please find out.
They need a spot. And really that's it. I'm going to try to do my mudroom. What are you going to try to do?
Keep up with my stuff.
You actually keep up with it really well. I'm so impressed with every time I see all your numbers. I'm like, wow. I want to be like
you guys, I'm going to complain about something that drives me crazy. I haven't even talked to Chris about this, but okay. So if you're going to a parking lot, a store, it drives me crazy when people are walking and they don't make eye contact with the driver. They just think they can just walk right in front. Like,
that is annoying.
Even the other day, I wasn't even on my phone. And I always tell my kids, like, please make eye contact with the driver. Make sure that they see you. Don't just walk in front of a vehicle. Mm-hmm. It really sounds like common sense to me.
It is.
Because I want my kids, like, they mean more to me than anything. Like, please be safe. Like,
right.
Even if the driver might be on their phone, they might be distracted by something. Mm-hmm. They just might not see you. I was driving. I was at HEB. And I was paying attention to this guy he was a worker. I guess he had one of those blow deal and he was cleaning up like grass or leaves or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching him because I looked this way, didn't see anybody. I'll turn this way and I'm watching him because I don't want to hit him and I don't know if he's going to turn in or I don't know what he has going on. So I'm driving slowly and this lady, I'm like, dude, don't get me wrong. I should have been paying attention. I should have. But come on.
That is so sad.
Like, just
open your eyes and be around.
Make contact. Like, I was not on my phone or anything. I was just watching the other dude who I thought, like, he was gonna, I didn't want to hit him, and then accidentally.
Well, earlier we're running, that guy almost swerved into us. Like, we don't typically run every single day, and we were running around the facility, and he, swerved in.
Yeah, there's a small patch where you're on
the
road.
Not
a very busy road, but it's still a road, so it has.
But they drive really fast through there. It's usually big trucks. Mm-hmm. And this guy swerved away out of us, like he was coming straight at us. And
he wasn't even paying attention. Like he seriously could have just. I always slow down, like if someone's on their bike.
Slow down and get on the other side of the road.
Yes. Like, because you could have
nobody else is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. It was annoying too, more than anything, because he was a younger kid.
Oh, I didn't even see what he looked like. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh my
I
god. Like the lady.
I literally should have done that.
One time I was at McDonald's, and this was a very long time ago because we really don't go there. I placed my order, and I'm paying attention. Like, okay, it's this person's turn. It's my turn. And it's my turn, so I'm going forward. This lady was like, da, and cussing me out. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's real serious about her McDonald's. Like,
and if your order was first, she's gonna end up. It's not even her turn.
Yes.
I hate when people think they can do that. I'm like, dude, your order's not even ready yet. Get over it.
Yes, but she was very passionate about her McDonald's. I really hope
she wanted those dollar fries.
Mm-mm.
Just kidding.
She wanted something, so.
She wanted something.
Okay, you guys, so last week's video is probably going to post the day before this one. But we were having some serious technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties is our middle name.
Like, it's going to come out back to back, but it really was posted like we recorded a week ago. We try to record every Monday.
Oh, that's what happened. And then I was so busy the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was either at work, had to get to work early, coming home late, and then, because typically I could have just tried to do it myself, but not really. I would have said, Nikki, can you come over real quick and do it?
Yeah. But we didn't even.
But I went to work like twice from the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were busy the weekend.
Yeah, I was out of town. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, even before we started recording this one, I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do.
That is so
So, hopefully that posted fine. And hopefully this one posted fine too also. We don't have any issues.
It'll be great.
Yeah. There was a fly. Oh my gosh, a ladybug got in my car and I was like,
oh, that's good luck.
Yes, I was so happy.
Hey guys, so I just want to tell y'all a funny thing that happened to me on Saturday with Izzy and his friends. Happy birthday, Libby. It was my friend's niece's quince, and I went and did her hair and makeup. Got to meet Libby, and she was just the sweetest person ever. I fell in love with her, and she was invited me to her dance. Like, she wanted me to watch her dance and her private little surprise dance or something. And I knew it was going to be good. So I was like, I need to go. But anyway, I was at work, and Izzy calls me like around, it must have been 5 or 6, and he was like, hey, I was wondering, me and my friends want to go to the quince. And I was like, well, what quince? Well, we don't know. It's in Robstown, but she put it on her Instagram. And I was like, what? You are not. And then I was like, wait, is it the High Chaparral? And they're like, yes. And I was like, okay, well, I got invited to the quince. So, yes, I will take you guys. And so they're like, dying laughing because they probably didn't think I was going to even say yes. But I was like, y'all are lucky that I freaking actually got invited. So we will go. Because I really wanted to go.
Invitation from the quinceañera herself.
From the quinceañera herself. So we ended up going. It was so beautiful. And then the most hilarious more thing was I get there and Lottie, our good friend Lottie from the gym, is sitting right there at the table. Her son was the boyfriend to the quinceañera. And I was like, what? So,
and when I saw her Snap stories, I was like, oh, I wonder if she's at the quince that Lottie was talking about.
Yeah, so it was so funny because it was the actual same one. And it was gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And it was so much fun. It was beautiful. Everything was so gorgeous. But I was just like, it's a small world. Like, 7th degree of separation.
Yeah.
Is everywhere. I've been like feeling it everywhere. Like,
really?
Yes. So last night, one of my friends, I don't know if I can say this. Well, I'm going to just say it. But a friend of mine said, you're never going to get, she's in hospice. And she's like, you're never going to guess whose house I'm at. And I was like, oh, Ray's uncle. And she was like, yes. Isn't that crazy? And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. He was just there last week and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like 7th degree of separation, like a small world.
I think you and I talked about somebody too that I was like, you're like, do you know so-and-so? I'm like, oh my gosh, yes.
We did.
I can't remember who it was though. I have questions about his uncle in hospice.
Well, he's like sick, but
okay.
I know, I feel like it was HIPAA. I don't know. I can't say anything. But I was just like, oh, I'm glad you're the one taking care of him, you know?
That is so funny. I don't know. She might be in trouble for this, but I'm going to say it
But
anyways.
not really, because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, 7th degree of separation.
I look so crazy.
I am gonna go ahead.
I just want to say I'm wearing my Bluey shirt. It's my favorite cartoon of all times. I watched like a million cartoons.
Even though she left this at the gym once for like a week. I saved it. I'm always.
I used to leave my jackets at the gym all the time.
And then I'm worried because our morning class is just us. But in the evening, that place is bumping with full of kids, like 50 kids in there. In the time span of like 6 to 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get paranoid. And honestly, right now I couldn't find my keys. My car keys. Mm-hmm. Whenever I got here, I'm like, where are my keys? I don't know where they are.
Do you think you left? You couldn't have left them.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I could have turned it on and drove over here.
No, they would have had to be in the car. In the truck.
It wouldn't have been close enough on the bar?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, because I couldn't find them.
Oh,
Like,
that
they're
makes me
still
nervous.
in there. I know. I'm like, I hope I didn't leave them on the bar. Even if I did, they'll be there.
Yeah.
Because we've left things before and they stay there, but.
I saw them on the bar when we were leaving. I don't know if I saw you grab them.
I feel like I didn't. We'll find out tomorrow.
Let's see if they're still there.
Or if they're in my truck somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't know how you're going to start it from here if they're over
No,
there.
I have another set.
Oh, okay.
I already double checked.
Okay.
And it locks. And usually if a set is in there, it takes, you have to do it like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So that's what I'm wondering, but I don't know. We'll never know. I was showing Nikki something that happened in my truck. That's where I think I got sidetracked. One of my red shampoos opened and stained. So if anybody knows how to take a red stain out of light leather. Actually, Heather sent me a few options that I haven't tried them yet because I was paranoid.
She's kind of whispering.
Because Ray might hear us and
and
have
also,
a heart
like,
attack.
what if he watches this? Like, he'll see anyways, but she's
Well,
whispering.
If he sees it, like, at least I don't have to tell him. He can find out. Sorry, babe, that happened. We're going to try to figure it out. So if anybody has any tips, post them. And if y'all have any, like, what are y'all's goals? Post your goals in the comments so that we can be cheering you guys on and rooting for you guys.
Honestly, you can also just post a heart. Let us know, like, you haven't given up on yourself, because we're not giving up on ourselves.
Yes, and we're not
Even
giving
though we're
up on
struggling. Yes.
you. We are in the struggle. It's
yes,
okay.
We are.
Anyway, my quote this week is funny. It's by an anonymous person. It's organizing is a journey, not a destination.
Oh.
So true. Like, it's literally a journey, so you can take your time.
That's so funny that they post that with organizing.
I know, right?
It's a journey. Yeah,
it literally
that's so
is.
Funny.
For me, it's been. I know we're only 2 months in. Well, almost 3 into the 3rd month.
We're 2 months in, definitely.
Definitely 2 months in.
Yeah,
but we've been doing this since December.
Yeah. So
we had a head start, and even then, guys, it's it's a journey. So, however you take it, let's do it.
My quote is, to be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. Tom Brady.
Amen. I love me some Tom Brady.
Me too.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, Nikki, you can do it. Just keep being consistent. Keep being determined.
Yes.
You're willing to work for it. Just do not give up.
And we do work for it. So
yeah,
we are trying.
We have not given up.
At the end of the day, that's all you can do with whatever you have.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to say this. We do have an Instagram.
Oh, we have an Instagram.
And it's just Crazy Chris and Nikki. And I think it's the same picture that we use on here.
So follow us, guys. Look us up.
And I try to post our quotes. I don't know. Stuff is motivational. Like, I did post last week, like, that we had a little technical difficulties. I'm like, oh, it's going to come out
on
soon.
Wednesday. But it's coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
And then today's will be maybe Friday.
No. The other one should be out right now.
Oh, it should already post?
Yeah. And this one, I was hoping it posted, and now I'm like, I don't know. Did it?
It may have. We're going to find out.
Oh, it did post.
It posted. Okay, so
Yay!
Today, last week's is already posted. And today's will be
Wednesday.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today's will be tomorrow.
So
you get a double dose. Y'all are so lucky.
You got to go a week without us, or 2 weeks, but still. So you just give us a heart.
Let us know.
Yes, and then follow us on Instagram.
Let's crush it.
Because we're worth it.
Bye.